Morning everybody, Jill from Thurso Grows here in the potting shed this morning, doing a wee bit of potting up. So, World Soil Day, Thursday 5th of December, okay, what's that all about? Did you know 95% of the world's food is grown in our soil? So if we're all thinking about changing our diets and going to more vegetable and plant-based diets, then we need to give a lot of consideration to what we're going to do with the soil, because it's not in a very good state at the moment. A healthy, good soil, as most gardeners will tell you, will contain lots and lots of beneficial insects, lots and lots of beneficial little beasties, mycorrhizal fungi, beneficial fungi. What else have we got? Earthworms, millipedes, loads of things. Tiny aquatic little protozoa, nematodes, all of these beneficial things that live in our soil. And they live in the sort of top 15 centimetres layer in the soil, and they help keep our plants healthy, and they help to keep our soil healthy, and they help to make sure that any nutrients and minerals and things that are in the soil are broken down for our plants to use and our trees to use. They also help to retain water. Good soils help to retain water. So in times of drought, when like we had that warm summer, that hot summer, not this year but last year, our plants are still able to find water deep down in the root zone because of a good healthy soil. So World Soil Day is actually all about concentrating on the fact that we have a lot of soil erosion. We have a lot of agricultural land which is overworked, and we have problems with wind and water runoffs and drainage and soil erosion happening because of flooding, recent flooding as well, of course. One of the other big things is deforestation. No trees means no roots down in the root zone, nothing there to hold on to the soil for us, nothing there to take that excess water away, no mycorrhizal fungi there, no beneficial fungi there to help us. So deforestation is a big one, a big contribution towards soil erosion as well, and ploughing, okay? And that's loss. It's a loss of an irreplaceable soil layer which took hundreds of thousands of years to develop. It broke down from rock into smaller and smaller and smaller pieces, and then eventually chemical breakdown as well, chemicals involved in our stones, of course, natural chemicals. What else? Ice, water, all of these things start to break and wear that stone down, and what we end up with is this addition of an organic layer, dead leaves, things like that, dropping down onto the surface, and that becomes our soil. But that takes an awful long time to do that. So the loss that we are experiencing at the moment in our soil is one which can't be allowed to continue, okay? The other thing, of course, that it does is our soils capture more carbon, it locks that away more than the atmosphere and the trees put together. So if you start to destroy that soil layer, you're then allowing that carbon to be released as CO2 into an already burdened atmosphere, okay? So that's not a good thing either. So we just thought at Thurso Grows that we would highlight a couple of wee things that we can try and do to help with World Soil Day. Garden compost. So we've been banging on and on and on to you about garden compost, but that's one of the ways that you can help. Garden compost is beneficial, it's sustainable, it's utilising all our raw plant-based materials and our kitchen waste and things rather than sending them to refill. It's adding it as a layer. You can add your compost as a layer, as a nice mulch. You're feeding all of these little tiny beasties that we want to keep in the soil. You are enriching your soil root zone for your plants and the trees. You're helping to bind all of that together. You're keeping the little fungi happy. Loads of really good reasons why we want you to do that. You can add, of course, your leaf mould. We spoke to you about leaf mould as well. We've got a leaf mould bay out there in the sunshine today, looking fantastic, breaking down nicely. It contains lots and lots of that nice fungi that we need in our soil layer as well. You could consider things like no dig cultivation in your gardens, because digging disturbs the soil, disturbs all these little beneficial life beneath it, and leads to soil erosion as well. It blows away. We could consider buying peat-free compost, because peat-free is the way to go really for us. We can do things like plant green manures over winter, and again, the green manures, as they're growing in an empty bay that doesn't normally have anything growing in it over the winter time, that green manure will help to bind the soil together and keep it there for us, okay? And you could even think about, if you want, joining the Soil Association and lobbying your MPs, yeah? Be the solution to soil pollution, okay? Okay, hope you enjoyed that. See you again, talk to you soon, bye.